We
the
keep hearing
President
statements.
has said it over and over and over again. There will be no casinos in Boracay.
But the company said their projects with PAGCOR are still on. They have contracts.
But, well, we follow the directive of the President, and he has said it over and over again. In fact, well, with Mr. De Vera, he had an open letter to me, and that was one of his questions. Will there be, or something like, no casinos in Boracay? In fact, before I replied to his letter, I clarified this with the President. And then what he did was, he texted it. He goes, I've said it before, and I've said it again, there will be no casinos in Boracay. And then he called, and then I said, you already texted it, why did you call? He goes, I texted it so you can screenshot, because paulit-ulit na tinatanong sa akin kung magkakakasino, wala talaga.
Kasi paulit-ulit na sinasabi ng mga kumpanya that they are going to push
Ako naman,
through.
I follow the directives of the President, and we just follow what the President says. And he said no casinos in Boracay.
Will there be casinos on other top tourist destinations? Is this ban going to be expanded?
We've only talked about Boracay. Because he always tells, well, we've only talked about Boracay. And in fact, well, Mr. Lord De Vera would be happy to note that when I replied to his letter, I actually got my guidance from the President.
Okay, but I mean...
and he has said it over and over again, no casinos in Boracay.
Mr. Lord De Vera will be happy to hear that.
Yeah, they are.
As unfamiliar as saying Mr. Lord De Vera is to us. But speaking of Boracay as a template, as you said, we want Boracay as a template. So all of these policies about no casinos and so on, there must be some specific criterion to which the Boracay model logically extends to. So notwithstanding that you're still studying it, is it therefore safe to assume that, for example, no casinos in islands, in island resorts, no casinos in, I don't know, what other criteria?
Well, actually,
because that has real implications for places like Palawan, Bohol, Mindoro.
I know that since last Feb, the President has already declared a moratorium, no more casinos.
On new casinos?
Yes, on new casinos. So that follows. So he has already announced it over and over and over again. I mean, I found it very funny that he texted it and he goes, para ma-screenshot mo at ipakita mo because nobody believes.
So casinos do not fit into your concept of sustainable tourism?
More also for families. When you think of Boracay, you think of it's supposed to be a family destination, and the President has always been consistent with that. If it's for families, it has a place. Casinos have a place, but he has told me repeatedly it's not Boracay.
Okay, I just like to reiterate Ami's question. And this, I guess, moves us out of Boracay. It's no longer. But the question now is indeed specific to casino. And I'd just like to reiterate what you said, and I'd like you to expound on it. Casinos do have a place in the Philippine tourism strategy.
No, it's actually under the PAGCOR.
Okay.
In fact, we have no program for casinos.